These anti-corrosion compounds are generally applied to inside cavities such as rocker panels, seams, any boxed-in areas. In these products, they contain several different waxes and rust inhibitors that will seal the steel to keep moisture and the elements out to keep it from rusting. These are flexible coatings that will remain flexible throughout their life so that they'll resist salt, magnesium chloride, calcium chloride. They'll resist the flexing of the body, and they'll flex with the body so they don't crack or peel off. We prefer to see the coating applied to as much of the area as possible. When that, for example, a rocker panel is repaired, you don't know how far the damaged E-coat extends inside the rocker panel from the welding process, from the grinding process. Also in there, you're possibly going to have metal shavings or welding slag that could be throughout that entire panel, and so it's always best to coat as much of that panel as possible on the inside.
Is there such a thing as too much?
Not really. There's a required amount. 1 to 2 mils of dry product is the amount that's required for it to work properly, but they can never put too much in there. You can unclog any drain holes if you do put too much in there just by simply sticking something up in there and removing the excess product.
This is the vehicle we're going to use to show the application of anti-corrosion compound. There is a weld in this rocker panel right in this location. Let's use his borescope to look at the back side of that weld before he applies the anti-corrosion compound.
You want to watch your overspray so that you don't get a whole lot in the vicinity of the fresh paint. What we're going to do is just adjust our air pressure to make sure that we're not making too much overspray. We'll find the access holes to the panel. If there's an easy access in the rear here, we can take the long extended wand, slowly feed it in past the repair area, start spraying the product, slowly move it out and constantly pushing it in and pulling it out and moving the wand around in the cavity to make sure we have excellent coverage. You'll also notice some of the fog coming out of the different holes in the panel, and that's how you know for sure you're getting good coverage inside that panel. Another option for applying the cavity wax to the repaired area is through a smaller opening on the side. Simply insert the wand, begin spraying, constantly keeping the wand moving in all directions. Forward, backwards, up and down, constantly keeping that fog moving inside that cavity. You also have another option of using a rigid wand, which can be inserted into the cavity through an easy access. Before spraying an actual panel, what you want to do is check your spray pattern before you actually spray the rocker panel by squeezing the trigger and holding the wand down into a cardboard box or a garbage can so you don't make a mess. Start applying the product and then slowly removing it, again moving it real slow in and out, making sure that we get good coverage past and around the repair area.
Now that Tim has applied the anti-corrosion compound to this rocker panel, let's use the borescope again to look at the back side of that weld. And as you can see, the weld is now protected from the backside.